In today's digital landscape, there are so many messages that are coming to the people of your community from all over the place. It's hard to even go on a drive without hearing ads on the radio, on your Spotify, billboards on the side of the road, signs at every corner. And so church leaders are always looking for new ways to stand out amongst all of the noise. And for church leaders, sometimes it can be really exhausting or challenging to think of those new creative ways or even make the most of opportunities that are before you whenever it comes to marketing and communications. One of the most abstract or even confusing opportunities that's out there is this idea of the Google Grant. If you've never heard of the Google Grant, it is an awesome resource that I would argue your church must leverage if you want to have a strategic marketing and communication strategy that actually meets new people in your community. So in case you've never heard of the Google Grant, what is the Google Grant? Well, the Google Grant is an opportunity for your church to leverage $10,000 a month. So that's $120,000 a year of free advertising credits. And while I wish Google was writing out and sending out checks of $10,000 a month, it is $10,000 a month, but it's not in cash, it's in advertising credits, which is extremely valuable. Organizations spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for something just like this. And so the Google Grant allows and provides $10,000 of advertising credits to nonprofits to give them the opportunity to boost the awareness and the visibility of their ministry and their messaging. And so your church has the ability to apply for and gain access to this monthly amount of advertising credits. And so obviously, anybody would sign up for $120,000 a year. So how do you apply for the Google Grant? Well, you just need a couple of things. One of those things is you need your 501c3 applications. You're gonna pull some information off of that. And whenever you're applying for the Google Grant, you're actually gonna apply for Google for Nonprofits. And whenever you apply for Google for Nonprofits, you'll not only get access to the Google Grant, you'll actually get access to the entire Google Workspace. This is so valuable because for most organizations for all organizations that are not nonprofits, they have to pay for things like Google Docs, Google Sheets, YouTube for creators, different things like that. But when you apply for Google for Nonprofits, you get access to all of that for free, as well as the Google Grant. And you just need some of the information that is on your 501c3 application. And so if you have that, then you will more than likely be able to get approved for Google for Nonprofits and the Google Grant. If you don't have that, it's worth looking into getting access to that so you can apply for this. If you're not set up as a 501c3, then the Google Grant would not apply, but you'll want to have that ready whenever you're ready for the application. Now, how does the Google Grant actually work? Well, it works in a couple of different ways. The main way is text-based ads that help increase the ranking of your church's digital footprint. So think about whenever you search for something on Google, okay? And you might search grocery stores near me. And then you see Publix and Kroger. When was the last time you searched for something and you click to the second or third page of Google? For me, I've never done that. The second and third page of Google might as well not exist. In fact, they say the closer you are to the top, the higher chance you have of someone clicking on your page. And so what the Google Grant does is it allows you to display text ads to highlight different parts of your church's website. And ultimately, it will rank higher on Google. It'll be up closer to the top so that you can be more visible when someone is searching for your church or searching for churches in the area. for some to get information or looking for churches to go to. So that's how it actually works. It uses some back end things to pull information off of your website, and also you put in and build ads within the Google Ad Grant to be able to do that. And so that's how it actually works. It's not just $10,000 given to your church. You're not able to move that to like Meta for Facebook ads. It's through Google. It's text-based ads and the Google Tag Manager and those types of things. Now, all of this may sound too good, and a lot of times we get the question, so like, what is the catch? Well, there's really no catch. As long as you're a 501c3, this opportunity is probably available for you. And so there really is no catch. Now, we do see it go wrong. We have set up this for many churches, and a lot of times we help them get it set up, and then we train them on how to use it. And then because it doesn't have regular maintenance and optimization and strategic, keyword and those types of things, churches will on their own will only be able to use like maybe $200 or $300 a month of the $10,000 a month Google Ad Grant. Now, that's better than nothing. $200 or $300 a month is better than nothing. But where we see it go wrong is not using that full allowance. It takes constant planning, strategic optimization, research, and strategic ad building to be able to use that full $10,000 a month, because you want to know what is hitting home in your community for this specific time and build ads around that so that the keywords that are searched are the keywords that are in your ads, so that Google will rank you higher whenever it comes to the search. So that's really where we see it go wrong, is they'll apply for it, they'll get it, they may get some basic ads that work really well, and then the maintenance and upkeep isn't taken advantage of the most. And so that's really where Connect Ministries comes in. We support churches through strategic marketing and communications in a ton of different ways. One of those ways is through the Google Grant, and we come alongside churches and provide a little bit of extra support, and we'll apply for the Google Grant on your behalf. We also can manage the Google Grant for you so that you are able to get up to $10,000 a month of advertising on Google, and that has been a really effective way of driving traffic to church websites. Imagine what $10,000 a month of advertising could do. Imagine the new people you could meet, the people you could share the gospel with, the life change that could come from someone just simply searching that they need prayer, and your prayer page is the first one that shows up. And thanks to the ads that we build together, they're able to click on that website, submit a prayer request to your team. Your team's able to follow up and welcome them to a lunch or a breakfast or a coffee or maybe a Sunday service. And then next thing you know, you're getting their kids signed up for children's ministry, and they get to meet other people in their class who are involved in church, and they have friends, and that person gets to get involved into a small group, and they have community for maybe the first time. And all of that started because your church applied for something called the Google Grant and took a leap of faith, and tried something new whenever it came to outreach and marketing and communications. Those are the stories that we're trying to create with the Google Grant, and we would love for that to be your story. So if that's something that you're interested in, and maybe you want some more training resources of how to actually, make a great Google Grant ad, or how to actually apply for the Google Grant, check the description and fill out the form below and select in the interest form Google Grant support, and that will get you in contact with someone on our team. And during a Zoom meeting, we can answer any questions you have and even talk through what would it look like for us to partner together to make stories just like that happen. And so we look forward to those conversations. We look forward to continuing to help you and your church meet new people. Know that we're pulling for you and that we're praying for you. And we look forward to seeing what the Lord does through your marketing and communications efforts in your community.